Good morning. It is 3:06 a.m. I've got about 25 minutes to show you how to farm Hellfire Amulet on T9 while unsober. So, let's see where I'm at now. Let's go back. To ensure my unsobriety, I have brought my crowd favorite and a glass because I'm not a heathen. Alright. It's thick. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go show you the locations to harvest all of the ingredients necessary. Whether they drop or not, I do have them all in my stash, so I will then open all the portals and show you what you need to do. So we'll start with Nutristum, Fields of Misery. And let's go hunting. As a side note, my build is the Unhallowed Essence with Yang's Recurve, which is great because it gives you 50% faster attack speed, but it also reduces resource costs by 40%. Huge advantage. Coupled with Degman's Legacy, multi-shot, which is your primary attack, hits enemies below 58 twice. That actually maxes out at 60%. Couple that with Hunter's Wrath. Your primary skills attack 30% faster and deal 47% increased damage. That actually maxes out at 50%. But it's a great source of resource regeneration. The rest of it is as usual. I'm using Focus and Restraint as my rings. I'm using Golden Gorget of Leoric. Not because it's best in slot, just because it is the best stat amulet that I have. My gems are Bane of the Stricken, Bane of the Trapped, and Zaya Stone of Vengeance. Alright, let's go kill stuff. So, this build is great because you can ignore most mobs. And essentially you just want to kill elites for the XP. Da-da-da-da-da. Go the long way around. If for some reason you want a full stat skill layout, just comment and I will do that. Watching this, either you like watching unsober people play video games, or you are already familiar with Diablo 3 and the Demon Hunter class. Oh, I didn't mention that in the title. So, the skills should be relatively self-evident. It's a standard layout. Multi-shot, obviously my major damage dealer. Evasive fire, focus, that's standard, major hatred regeneration. Vault, Trail of Cinders, because Vault is standard, Trail of Cinders is optimal because I'm using Cinder Code, so it cuts the resource cost of fire-based skills by a whole bunch. Companion, Wolf Companion, because of the increase in damage. And then there it is. Preparation, Invigoration, absolutely standard for this build. You have to use it because the build is based on your amount of discipline, and this gives you 15 bonus discipline. As a bonus, using Caltrops, Beta Trap, which gives you a plus 10% crit chance, which can be swapped out. It's up to you. I'm still playing with it. I don't know that it's my choice. But that 10% crit damage when you're in that circle can be beneficial. Alright. Oh, you know what? I just realized I fucked up. Because I'm supposed to be showing you how to hunt the Key Warden. Blew that because I went straight for the bounty. And this is why I am unsober gaming. Or why it's called unsober gaming. Alright, so we're looking for the Key Warden. He's going to be the giant purple dude. That is most notably recognized by the 3 fireballs fanning out in your direction from somewhere off screen. I actually forgot to mention the cube items I'm using, in case you're interested, because, you know, we're just killing time until I find the Key Warden. Calamity, standard issue, Cinder Code is what reduces skill costs by 30% if they're fire-based. Convention of Elements, I'm not entirely sold on. It looks good in that it gives you a 200% bonus, but that bonus only exists for about I think it's 20% of the uptime cycle. So there are you know what, let's go ahead and take a quick look at it. 200% increased damage to a single element for 4 seconds. This effect rotates through all the available elements. They are arcane, cold, fire, holy, lightning, poison, physical. So there are 7 elements, of which for 4 seconds you gain a 200% increase to. It sounds good. I'm not sold on it yet. We'll see a little bit later how it works out. So I'm only pulling the fire bonus, which is my main damage dealer, for 4 seconds every 28, or 4 seconds every 24 seconds I get the damage bonus. I also do cold damage, so I get an improved amount of damage for an additional 4 seconds. So for 8 seconds out of 28 I get improved damage. That goes against using Unity, which offers massive survivability, as a lot of you already know. It goes against Ring of Royal Grandeur, which definitely leads to more exciting builds than just this one. But we'll see. There's a current 2.4 build that looks really good. Mixing two classes, two sets. Now there's the Key Warden. So I'm going to get out of the way, drop my crit multiplier. No, he's still doing fine. Get back in it. You just want to keep focus and restraint active. I haven't done any damage to him, which is weird. So, there we go, and he's dead. No drop though. All right. Let's see. We'll go to 2. Key is going to be in the Dolgar Oasis, which is one of the most horrible places in the world to try to find a key, because it's a giant map. Not even a bounty to boot. But yeah, in 2x4 there's a possible 2-set combination bonus that could allow you to use the new melee set with the Marauder set, which in doing PTR testing earlier tonight, or earlier yesterday, definitely has the potential to be a game-breaking set. It looks really good. What you're watching currently is on my PS4, so I don't have access to PTR. So variety encroaching. Cheers. So this is the only time second time I've done this stream. I don't expect to do it very frequently, but if you subscribe, you will get notices when you get to watch me play Diablo drunk. By drunk, I mean unsober. I don't do anything drunk. I'm a responsible parent. But my definition of drunk over the last 7 years has changed. So yeah, don't check in with me. Just subscribe, and you get a nifty little email saying I've posted something new, or I'm broadcasting something new, and ideally it'll be entertaining. If nothing else, you're only watching this because you're a friend of mine, or a person that I used to bartend for, and you get to watch me do something stupid online, which ideally is the goal of most people, I believe. It occurs to me I'm rocking pretty much nothing but Stream of Consciousness. I'm not hitting that chest because it will spawn a elite or a unique, and I'm just here for the speed, although I keep forgetting that because I'm fighting everything I run into, because old habits die hard. So one of the advantages of having preparation and invigoration is that you get to jump around a lot using Vault, and you don't have to worry about running out of discipline, because it will replenish the whole, well, about 40% of it or so. So if you get down to here and use it, it will fill you back up, and thus maintain your good damage boost from high discipline. Alright, this is boring. Let's just go to the boss fight. So, the keys are located on maps 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, Fields of Misery, there. 2, Dolgar Oasis, there. 3, Stonefront, there. And 4, Gardens of Hope, second tier. So those are where you're going to get your keys. Your chances at T6 are 50%. Your chances at T10 are either 90 or 100%. At T9, I didn't get a key off my first guy, so at least 90. It's certainly not 100. So now let me show you what you do with those keys. Not sure if you need them in your inventory, but you definitely need to be in Act 1. New Tristram. And I'm going to see if you need them. Talk to the healer. Healer does nothing for you, but it should be behind the store. So let me get the items needed. Jesus Christ, I need to clear this out. Alright, so what you need are Infernal Machine. No. That is for the level 60 version of this. Which you can still do, but if you have the Ultimate Evil Edition, which, by the way, has got a massive markdown for Black Friday, then you're already level 61 or above, and what you need are these 4 machines. The Infernal Machine of Bones, Evil, Gluttony, War. You need one of each, and I'll show you why. Each one of these opens a portal into an Uber boss fight realm. There you go. And those portals can only be opened in this room. So, I'm not gonna lie, testing out the new fire-based version of this build, and it's not going well, so I'm a little nervous about this. But I have at least 3. Alright, so if you're going to do the solo, keep in mind, if you die, you have to start from scratch, or at least from the portal, the last portal that you created. I am doing this solo, so that is the risk I have to take. Realm of Discord, Magna, and the Skeleton King. Don't prep until you get your pause screen as per usual. And, oh, yeah, that didn't take long. Alright, we're going to resurrect at checkpoint, which put us right near the door. Come back in. We're going to be a little more humble about our attack this time. Alright. Not too bad. Looking okay. Oh, looking way better. And now we're just kind of shooting off screen. You know, the Skeleton King was there. He's dead. Excellent. And now Magna. Or the Merciless Witch. Whatever she's called these days. And Vulnerability Shield is what's going to take you the longest to kill her.
My hatred is too low.
And there I am shooting directly into the shield. And got her. Alright. So that should give us at least one, but definitely two, it seems. Lyric's Regent. Lyric's Regent. Alright, let's go back to town. And let's pop the next one, which will be bones. Wait, what? Oh no, because I already popped bones. Evil. Evil will be next. And there it is, Realm of Fright. This will be Diablo and whomever the heck he wants to summon. Okay. Regen. Regenning some more, and we're close enough to full. I can pop that and a potion. Ah, fuck. Alright. You can see now why I was a little nervous. Go ahead and repair. Alright, let's see. We've done about 25 minutes. So I'm going to wrap this up and call it a night. Don't really want to be stuck in that corner. On the other hand, also... Recharge, just shooting everywhere. There he is. Shoot off screen, and just always be ready to not be there anymore. And there's Diablo. Got a wall in front of him. That's very convenient for me. Not doing any damage though, which is not awesome. Okay, got out of that one. So I switched to the Convention of Elements. I really should be paying more attention to the damage that's up. I have not been. But it circles around you. I've been looking for the icon. But that's not necessary because it shows you the elements around you. Did I do any damage to them? I may have. Ah, fucking fuck. Alright, it's probably gonna get really boring for you guys. Let's try it again. And this is coincidentally not really the hardest one. Oh, shit. Just be out of the way. They're both down there, which is fine. Because now I get to rock 'em balls, ideally. And then I got 2. Shit! Alright, I'm gonna lower the difficulty, because bummer. And that'll bring us to 8, which slightly lowers the chances of getting the reagents necessary, but if I can't kill the fuck, then I guess I can't get the reagents anyway. Grom, by the way, is just the worst.
My hatred is too low.
He's dead, so that's nice. But then there's Diablo. God damn it. I am having a surprisingly difficult time with this. It might be the build. Ah, fucking Magna. Appreciate how you ruined all the things. Come on. Shit, 50%. Ugh. This game is a bummer.
My hatred is too low.
God. Dead? Gotcha. Alright. Boots. Heart of Evil. Heart of Evil. Excellent. Believe it or not, we've only got 2 more to do. If I get really creative, maybe I'll find some way to edit this down to not half an hour, well, 45 minutes by the time I'm done. Alright, so that was second portal. Third portal is Gluttony. Fourth is War. So Gluttony, go. There it is. Realm of Chaos. This is Grom and that guy. Not my favorite dude. Are you kidding me? So apparently, Vial of Putridness. So apparently this is the easiest kill zone ever. Which means the next is my least favorite. Cool and the gate breaker. What's his name? So, if this is still recording and you're still there, That's what happens when your baby wakes up at a time in the morning. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. So the last one is the Realm of War. Which is my least favorite. Pretty sure I said that most of these were my least favorite. Alright. Turns out, not much of a problem. Alright. So, I actually got all the items necessary to make the amulet twice. At, well, Torment 9 for the first one, Torment 8 for the next 3. So let's go do that. Nope. Terror, evil, regret, putridness. 2, 3, 4. Da, da. That's weird. I thought that I'm not sure I've done this before on this account. Da, 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 da. I know I've got a ring at least. Hellfire ring. Okay. Thought I had done the amulet as well. I've not. Alright. So how do I make the Hellfire Amulet on PlayStation 4? Fire ring. Hellfire Amulet. Let's go ahead and quote PlayStation 4 because you get PC responses as well if you don't. No. So there are a few differences between PC and PlayStation 4 slash Xbox One. One of them is the jewelry recipes. That is just the ring. if you're watching this, you've probably already looked it up yourself and came up with the right answer. How do I make a Hellfire Amulet on PlayStation 4? Cheers! Hellfire Amulet on YouTube. Alright. See how that's not providing an actual answer to the question? It's just a dude or chick just killing shit. Which I think is essentially the video I just made, because he's doing the exact same thing I just did. Alright. And he goes to... Let's go to the blacksmith. I already did this. He scrolled all the way to the bottom and found the items he was looking for. I did not. Oh, you know what? If you do not find the recipe, Squirt in Act 2 sells the recipes for the ring and the amulet. It is entirely possible. I did not buy the recipe. Alright. Amulet and ring. Amulet. Well, amulet and 2 rings. So the amulet is only level 70. So go ahead and buy that. I did not buy the... I did not buy one of them, so that one. Alright. Going back to this dude. Go to your recipes panel, click both of them, go back to armor, and there they are. Alright, so I'm playing a Demon Hunter. I'm going to go with Dexterity. Let's cross your fingers, see what happens. Dunk. Alright, I got Call of the Week, which is actually really fucking solid. And a slot, which is good. But the other bonuses are pretty crap. When it comes to Hellfire Amulets, you want a socket. You want, not necessarily in order, but you want crit damage, crit chance, socket. That's really it. Those are your 3 primaries. The experience is a nice secondary, but obviously not worth if you compare it to what I've got currently equipped. It's a massive decrease in damage. In fact, let's go ahead and show you. Bump. All right. Well, the gem doesn't affect the display damage anyway. But so I'm at 1,512,000. Equip this, and we lose about 27,000. 270,000. Not awesome. That being said, does give us the Call of the Week, which is great for cold builds. This build is not so much a cold build, but the Marauder set is definitely a cold build. So let's drop this in here and switch characters. Alright, this is also my last drink of the not sober set. Wee. Marauder. Named Marauder. Leave the difficulty as is. Alright, so my Marauder has Call of the Week already. Because it's a missile-based build, I've also got ballistics. Custom engineering throws out another sentry. And Blood Vengeance is nice because it allows you to refill your hatred quickly. But now that I have Call of the Week, that allows me to switch that up if the Hellfire Amulet is equal or greater than what I've currently got equipped, which is Talisman of Anarach. Yeah, I could swap that out. I'd lose a little bit of crit damage, but it might be worth it. So let's snag that guy. So I need to drop that. So the only two primaries that it has is 673, 58 crit. And I've got more decks, so I could reroll that damage as crit chance. Sounds good. Alright. Let's drop the socket. Wait a minute. Wow, that was a... Huh. Did not realize I had not leveled that up at all. Alright. Alright, let's reroll. Tempted to reroll Dex. I'm gonna reroll damage. I am surprised that this does not require a gem. Oh no. So, before you start rerolling damage, or rerolling stats, what you should do is make sure that, alright, critical hit 51 through 100. Yeah, alright. Just getting bad rolls. Arguably bad rolls. This, take a while. It's really annoying though. Stick with me. Let me get us a stat. $79 critical hit damage. That's 50 to 100. It's not bad. We'll go with that. 866. That's not horrible. That's above what we had. So, oh, we need to drop Call of the Week for a passive that we can use. So a great choice here is Awareness, because it keeps you alive. Ambush is great. Single out is very rarely good. This is arguably a pretty solid skill. I actually argue against it. Not awesome for this build. Let's see. You'd seen me die a few times. For my particular build and the points that I have, I'm gonna go Awareness. It's Awareness you eventually have to take, whether you're pushing the latter part of Greater Rifts or you're just pushing what your build allows. Awareness is one of those skills that you're going to take and you're going to use eventually. That amulet gives me a little extra damage, and I don't need to worry about dying once. And I still get the Call of the Week passive, so let's do a quick run of just fun. Let's go a 5 build, just or a 5 run, just for the fun of it. So keep in mind, a few months ago, this was the second to hardest default difficulty you could do, and this should be a pretty ridiculously quick run.
My hatred is too low.
So I play a lot on PC, more so than I play on PlayStation, which sometimes causes me to freak out and button mash when things go really weird. Jesus. What did I...
Not enough hatred.
Oh, I'm playing the wrong... I forgot that I was playing the Marauder build.
I will not do that. I need more hatred to do that.
So I was slap dashing skill usage in the wrong times.
That is impossible.
This build is great for open areas, high density, or medium density, really.
My hatred is too low.
It allows you a very solid hit and go scenario. Alright. I am going to count this out. You know how this rift ends. You've seen how it's worked. You get it.
I need more hatred to do that.
And I want to go to bed. So, thank you for watching. I don't expect any of you to watch this from start to finish. But if you did, good on you. You're not a horrible person. Or something. Follow my channel. And you're more than welcome to suggest other crap for me to play while unsober. I'll be happy to do so. Alright. Good night, guys.